Hello, movie lovers and movie maniacs. Drama Queen here, and today I would like to review the Disney Channel original movie, The 13th Year. This movie was made in the year 1999, which I thought was pretty cool. This movie focuses on a young boy named Cody Griffin. He is getting ready to turn 13 years old. He's on the swim team, and he's one of the most popular kids in school. But things change when he turns 13 years old. He begins to be a lot thirstier than other kids, and he starts swimming even faster, and he starts developing all these interesting powers. He can conduct static electricity, he can stick to walls, and he's growing scales. And it's revealed, and now if you have not seen this Disney Channel classic, I'll suggest hitting pause because pretty much everything is spoilers, because this movie was one of my favorites growing up. He starts growing all these scales and fins, and he discovers that with the help of his new friend Jess, he discovers that he is a merman, and that his birth mother is a mermaid. Basically, the story opens with a mermaid swimming through the water carrying a baby, which we later learn is Cody, of course, and where the mermaid catches an eye of a fisherman, and from that moment on, that fisherman, who we later learn is Jess's dad, becomes completely obsessed with proving that mermaids exist, which that plays into the story a little later. Anyway, Cody is adopted, and on his 13th birthday is when he discovers these powers. And every time he gets into the water, his powers get stronger and things get worse, until finally his feet start turning into fins, and he just has to get ready to get into the water. And we get to the climax of this movie where Jess's dad ends up capturing Cody and using him as bait to draw out his mother. And everything works pretty well until Jess decides to jump into the water and cut Cody's mom free. And matters are made even worse when the net falls into the water, and Jess's foot gets caught and ends up dragging him into the water, almost like killing him and everything. But Cody is able to save Jesse's life by using his static electricity powers to shock his heart. And so it's a very, very happy ending. So don't worry, it's a very happy ending. And it ends with Cody going out to meet his mom, and Cody completing his transformation until he has a complete merman tail. And it ends with Cody swimming out to sea to learn more about his mom, and hopefully one day he'll come home again. This movie was absolutely incredible. And for a movie that was made back in the 90s, the special effects were actually pretty good. I mean, it was actually pretty good for a movie that was made in the 90s. And the characters were great. The acting was pretty good. And I thought it was a very, well, not exactly fish out of water story, but it was like, you know, a coming of age story with a little twist. Because, I mean, if you think about it, becoming a 13-year-old, you expect all the changes that come with, you know, hitting your teens, you know, your voice changing and things like that. But what Cody did not expect to happen was him growing a tail and fins. Now that's an interesting change. This movie was absolutely incredible, and if you have not had the pleasure of seeing it, you can catch it on Disney Plus. So I would suggest you go watch it. Now I rate this movie 10 mermaid tails up. See you guys later.